What's going on, everyone? So, the Los Angeles Lakers got a practice in, which was really nice to see. JJ held media talk. You saw Austin Reeves, and they all did jersey swaps and stuff like that, which is really cool, right? Again, keep things light, keep things changing, keep things fun and fresh. Like JJ Redick even said, like everyone wanted to come and get a practice in at 10 a.m., right, on a Sunday when they didn't have to, right? And that's good, right? Like this team wants to win. They're hungry. They're motivated. They want to be there, right? Like this is a team that you're really starting to see the chemistry grow, right? They're golfing together. They're starting to look like a team, right? That not just a team that, oh, hey, like they're fun. No, a team that, hey, they might be able to pull this thing off. They might be able to do this thing. You got, Luka, LeBron, and Austin Reeves. You got arguably the best, like, big three. Again, this roster is very top heavy, very front loaded, but still, it's like this team can do some damage, right? They're going to be probably just good enough defensively, and if their offense can be to the level that we know it can be, this team can beat anybody in a 7-game series, right? You just have to do it 16 times. That's it, 16 times a game. But during the practice, during the scrimmage, JJ Redick wanted to do a clinic of inbounds plays, right? Which they need, right? Like, so just running through your various sets, your various actions on, ATOs and stuff like that, late game situations and stuff, right? Because we've seen a lot of teams, Lakers have benefited from it, but we've also seen the Lakers have several instances where, inbound situations just don't bode particularly well. And, you get a turnover or the ball gets tipped. I mean, we just had this recently in like the Pistons game, right? Where, LeBron throws it over, throws it too short, it gets tipped. And then all of a sudden Luka's got to go run out, scramble, and take a tough contested shot over Jalen Duren when, it's just, that wasn't the play design, right? Look, speaking of LeBron James, I love LeBron. I am on record saying I believe he is the greatest player to ever play the game. I love that he's on the Lakers. I am not one of those people that are like, get LeBron off the Lakers or anything like that. I am one of those people that was one of the, talking heads that was like, we're not better without LeBron. It's all nonsense, right? Like, again, LeBron is ridiculous. To this day, at his age, is still, he's better. He's still a top 10, 15 player in basketball. The guy is ridiculous. And he's doing it as a third option, right? If he was the first or second, he'd be a 38-8 guy still, right? Like, which is crazy. So I want to get that out of the way because I am terrified when LeBron James has the ball on an inbound, especially late in games. I am. Like, every time he goes to inbound the basketball, I'm like on eggshell, like just, it terrifies me. He's had the last few seasons, it's been a problem. This isn't like, it's just he's having this year. No, he's been doing this for years, right? Where he just gets a turn. He's had what, like not counting the Detroit game. He's had what, 3 that come to mind that one nearly cost us the game. 2 did cost us the game. Right? He's had a handful of them at least this year. If I went through all the film if I went through every late game situation this season, there's probably more where he's just turning the ball over, just terrible inbound pass, whatever. And it's crazy because he's one of the best passers ever. He's one of the best decision makers ever. He's one of the highest IQ guys ever. But for whatever reason, on these inbounds, it is terrifying. He's like literally the last guy I want inbounding the basketball for the Lakers. And it's unfortunate. His free throws were like that. He's been really actually good recently in particular. These last like 10 games or so, he's been really good shooting the free throws. Even in clutch moments and stuff like that. But for years, it was like Anthony Davis and LeBron were like the last 2 guys you wanted on the free throw line at the end of games. Like Anthony Davis and LeBron would just like chuck just missing free throws, and it's just like, oh my God, like please stop, right? Like it's so again, there's certain things about that. So this is good, right? it is honestly, if I'm JJ, I would probably do this a couple more times before the playoffs, because you're going to have those, especially come playoff time. You're going to have those late game situations. You're going to have those inbound situations. You're going to have teams pressing you. You're going to have the ball in this, in the weird corner where it's like it's so hard to get it over, the backboard's blocking you or whatever, right? Like you're going to have it in spots to where it is tough to get it in, right? Like you're going to have it in spots to where you're going to have to kind of figure that out. So, working on those little things, honing in and really perfecting some of those ATO. I mean, JJ is one of the best like play designers I have seen in a while, right? He is so good, especially out of those ATOs and all that stuff, right? Like even the ones that don't work are beautiful play designs. It's just, again, LeBron throws it. Like Luka was wide open. All he had to do was throw it over the top. Luka catches it and he's firing, right? But no, the ball gets tipped. It rolls over. Luka's got to go run over to go get it. And by the time he gets back to his spot, like the defense is already adjusted in there and now he's got to chuck it up. People are like, why didn't he pass it? I don't know. Maybe because there was 2 seconds left. So either he's taking some miracle shot or he's passing it up and somebody else taking some miracle shot, or maybe not get a shot off at all. Right? Like it's so again, it's that situation where it's a tough spot to be in, and you need to work on those things. You really need to hone those things in because you're gonna have those moments come playoff time. You're gonna have those moments where you don't want to be Orlando, right? Where they're inbounding, the game's over. They just inbound the ball and that's it. You win, and you can't do that, right? You don't want to be a situation like Duke. I know that wasn't an inbound, but like, trying to throw a pass and ends up throwing it right to the other team, right? And all you had to do was just hold the ball. Working on these late game situations, working on these late game scenarios, working on the things that you need to work on is good, right? That's what the practice is all for. That's what the practice is all about. Work on the things that you need to work on, that you need to build on, that you need to get better at, that you need to have a better understanding at. JJ and his play design is excellent, but again, I could draw up the greatest play ever to be a play, and if you don't execute it right or you throw the ball to the other team or something like that, it doesn't matter how good my play design was, right? Because guess what? It didn't work because you can't inbound the basketball. So Lakers need to work on those things, which is good. Glad that in general, I'm glad that the Lakers got a practice in. I'm glad that the Lakers were able to kind of, again, continue to build towards just perfecting themselves or get to the best version of themselves for an NBA championship. Because again, this would have been a great time to get some rest, right? And JJ even talked about that, right? Like we kind of got this extra rest. It's good, but guys wanted to be here at 10 a.m. on a Sunday, so let's go, right? And that's beautiful, right? So let me know your thoughts and opinions down in the comments. That being said, if you haven't liked this video, hit that like button. Helps me out. So we enjoy these types of videos. Truly appreciate it. Not subscribe channel, hit that subscribe button. Turn the bell notifications. Appreciate y'all. See you in the next one. Thank you.